I got digital dash camera with a I walk in the store and I buy the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop on this hot. 400 degrees, I burned out the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flooded with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap through your block and I drop off the top and I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
Yo, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Fitz back with yet another video, and today I'm coming to you guys with the best guard animations in NBA 2K22. So yeah, today I'm gonna be giving you guys the best guard animations. That is going to consist of the dunk animations, jump shots, dribble moves, and shot creator animations. If you don't know what shot creator animations are, dribble pull-ups, shot like spin moves or spin jumpers, and hop jumpers. So yeah, I'm gonna give you guys all that in this video. Also, all that is going to be consistent of next gen and current gen. There's some distinct differences on gameplay for both, but when it comes to animations, the best animations, they kind of are the same for both consoles, and that's going to be pretty much the same way. Pretty much, I feel like it's going to be like that the whole year. So yeah, if you guys want the best animation for whatever console you plan, you came to the right video today. Now, there has been some videos that people have been asking me to do when it comes to tutorials, like the contact dunk tutorial, which I already did, but also mainly the dribble tutorial. So if you guys want that, all you gotta do is like the video. I'm gonna be updating that contact dunk tutorial. I'm gonna be updating that real soon. But another tutorial y'all been asking for is the badge and the secret. So if you guys want that, all these tutorials, these joints take a lot of time. So I'm gonna need y'all boys to like the video, please. But yeah, today I got y'all boys with the best guard animations in NBA 2K22. I'm gonna be going over it from the dunk packages, jump shots, shot creator animations, and dribble moves. So if you guys want more videos like this, like the video, subscribe if you're new. Without further ado though, let's hop straight into the video. Alright, so first things first, when it comes to the best of the best, we're gonna be going over the jump shots. I'm gonna go in order from what I think y'all gonna want the most. So, jump shot. Just had a video where I tested every single jump shot. I gave y'all a bunch of secret jump shots. I gave you guys jump shots for big man, gave you guys jump shot for guards, gave you guys jump shot for low 3-point rating, even gave y'all jump shots for locks and spot ups. So if you haven't seen that, go watch that. But for today, I'm gonna be giving you guys the best jump shots in the game. Best jump shots in the game. Base 3 is like a jump shot that's really making waves. If you really want a good, fast jump shot, that's pretty much like the new #1 jump shot in the game. 98, Dwayne Wade's still very good, but base 3 is probably the new auto. But if you want to go with 98, because that's what you used to, you can use that. You want to go with Dwayne Wade, because that's what you used to, you can use that. But another good one that's new, it's not really new, but it's another great one, Ben McLemore. Ben McLemore is the jump shot I'm using. 98, Dwayne Wade are still very popular. Base 3 is probably the most popular notarized jump shot in the game. Very good. I will not lie, it is a good jump shot. If you want a really fast jump shot with those little short builds that a lot of people are using, that's going to be a really good jump shot for you. But in my opinion, the best all-around jump shot when it comes to all aspects of being a guard, I like Ben McLemore the most. Alright, next, let's hop into the dribble animations. So when it comes to the best dribble animations, I'm gonna update this and go in detail on everything, more in detail for that video. But for this video, I'm gonna kind of just give y'all the best animations and just give you guys the shortest and sweetest explanation of it. So when it comes to everything, I'm gonna go over this stuff from dribble styles, everything that you can think of for a dribble animation or a dribble package. So the best dribble style in the game, in my opinion, you can either go with quick, shifty. Now there are some NBA players you can use. You can go with power for some builds, but in my opinion, if you just want to be universally good as a guard, the best dribble style is quick and shifty. And this is going to be determining how fast you dribble, how fast you speed boost, all different types of things in correlation to everything else you will put on as a dribble animation are going to be coming from your dribble style. So yeah, you definitely want to have the best dribble style, and the best one I would go with is quick or shifty. Alright, next, when it comes to the signature size of it, there's a lot you can go with. There's actually a lot. Now, when it comes to what I use, Baron Davis, Jason Kidd, Zach LaVine, and Derrick Rose. Those are the 4 that I use. If I'm going with the #1 I want to use though, Zach LaVine is my go-to for sure, whether I'm on current gen for sure. Current gen, Zach LaVine. When I'm on next gen, I use Baron Davis, but you really can't go wrong with any of those 4. Penny Hardaway is good. Devin Booker is also good too. But if I'm going with 2 that's auto every single time for me, Baron Davis and Zach LaVine when it comes to the sig size of it. People don't understand how important the sig size of it is. Anytime you dribbling steal, this is what's going to be your animation. So yeah. Alright, next is going to be the signature combo. Now when it comes to the signature combo, there's a lot of animation you can go with. You got Baron Davis, Jason Williams, Trae Young. You can even go with Zach LaVine again. and you can also go with Damian Lillard. But what a lot of people like to do, they like to go with Kyrie Irving, they like to go with Allen Iverson. I just like to go with Baron Davis or Jason Williams, and I'll be perfectly fine with those two. But there's a lot of them that you can choose from, but these are kind of more of like rhythm dribble. So if you really want the best rhythm dribble in the game, that is up to you. But what I use is Jason Williams or Baron Davis most of the time. But there is, in the future, we're gonna get if y'all remember rhythm dribble from 2K19, we're gonna get that in the future. So yeah, that's gonna be coming soon. But in my opinion, the best ones in the game are these. James Harden is actually another underrated one if you really want a good one. But yeah, those are the best signature combos in the game. Alright, next is the size up escape package. Now this is gonna be determining your explosive behind the back. This is gonna be determining your escape moves, your dribble moves to be able to get open, crabs, all different types of things. So if you're a guard, you're gonna need this. 100% gonna need this. So when it comes to the size up escape package, another thing that it does, it has that little hot back move a lot of people like to do. So when it comes to the best of the best in the game, my opinion, the best ones is Trae Young, LeBron James, and Kobe Bryant. Those are the best ones, hands down, in the game. Now, you can go with some other ones, but in my opinion, those are the best ones. LeBron has the biggest hot back in the game. Kobe Bryant has the second best hot back in the game, but it has a good combination of good crabs. And Trae Young is like, it has one of the worst hot backs in the game, but when it comes to the crabs and the explosive behind the backs, they're very good. So it really depends on what you really want. What are you going for? If you want a really balanced one, like Kobe Bryant, where you have a good hot back, good crab moves, a decent hot back move, Kobe Bryant is good for that. But if you really want an amazing explosive behind the back move, you want good crab moves, but your hot back is going to be terrible, Trae Young. If you don't really do hot backs, that's going to be good for you. But if you really just use this for your hot back, go with LeBron James. It's going to be the best one to create a lot of space. It's really up to you on what you go for on your size of escape package. Alright, next is going to be the best moving crossover. The best moving crossover in the game, in my opinion, goes between Vince Carter, LeBron James, and Michael Jordan. I'm going to say it's LeBron James. It's just going to be the easiest one to just create as much space as possible on any crossover, or if you're just trying to run with it, or whatever you're trying to do with your crossover. If you're trying to set up a dribble move, LeBron James is going to be good. If you're trying to get to the rim, LeBron James is going to be good. So in my opinion, the best moving crossover in the game is LeBron James. Alright, next is going to be the best moving behind the back. Now, the best moving behind the back was hands down Damian Lillard. They patched it and they kind of made it a lot worse. Now the best one in the game, they changed Damian Lillard to Scottie Pippen. So if you want the old Damian Lillard, just go with Scottie Pippen. In my opinion, it's the best one in the game, and I wouldn't even use any other one. So yeah. Alright, next is going to be moving spin. Now when it comes to moving spin, we have a lot of moving spins. You can go with Anthony Davis, Nikola Jokic, whatever, how you say his name, bro. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to say. Kawhi Leonard, Karl-Anthony Towns. But there's a new one, Kevin Durant. In my opinion, Kevin Durant is the best one in the game, but you can't go run with Karl-Anthony Towns or Jokic or even AD. But in my opinion, it's kind of funny how the bigs have the best spins, but in my opinion, the new one, Kevin Durant, is just so well-rounded and so fast and so good. I would just go with Kevin Durant. Has the spin backs, everything. It's just the best all-around spin in the game, in my opinion. Alright, next, when it comes to the best moving hesitations, the best moving hesitations in the game is Kevin Durant, hands down. If you want to go with another one that's good, John Wall is good, but in my opinion, the best one, hands down, is Kevin Durant. If you don't have the ball handle enough to even get Kevin Durant, go with Scottie Pippen and John Wall. But I would, if you can try to get it, go with Kevin Durant. That's 100% what I would go with. Alright, next is the moving step back. Now, for the glitch people like to do when it comes to the dribbling, just trying to 3-hunt, Jimmy Butler is actually the one that a lot of people use for moving step back. But Kyrie has that little hezzy that everybody likes to do, but I feel like people don't do that anymore. But if you do want that hezzy from like the old 2Ks, 2K15, 2K16, 2K17, that's going to be in Kyrie Irving step back. But in my opinion, the best one, hands down, in my opinion, all around, snatchbacks, like hop steps that you can still dribble out of and stuff like that, I would say it's actually Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is actually a really, really good moving step back. And if you use it, you'll see you'll be able to create a lot of space to be able to get your threes off and stuff like that. So yeah, in my opinion, for the best moving step back, Kawhi Leonard. Alright, and last but not least, when it comes to the dribble animations, the best triple threat style in the game, normal 4. I'm going to say this every single time. Normal 4 has the best pump fakes, the best triple threat escape moves. If you're trying to do anything out of the triple threat, normal 4 is going to be the best in the game. Alright, so next is going to be the dunk packages. Now when it comes to the dunk packages, we got a lot of stuff to go over. Some stuff is going to be only next gen related, and some stuff is going to be for both, and some stuff can even be really only used for current gen. So yeah, when it comes to the best dunk packages in the game, The way they did it this year, on next gen you have your dunk style creator. On current gen it's still the same way, but they still split up a lot of this stuff and made them off 2 and off 1. Now some things were already off 2 and off 1, but some things that wasn't like that is now like that. So yeah, when it comes to the best dunk packages in the game, some are going to be NBA players such as Kobe Bryant, Russell Westbrook, and LeBron. In my opinion, if we're going with a dunk package from the NBA, those 3 players are the ones that you want to go with, especially when it turns of how aggressive they make your player become when you start using this dunk package. LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, and Kobe. Kobe is really more for like the baseline reverses. Amazing. It's gonna make you get way more contact baseline reverses. LeBron James is just all around amazing. It's just gonna make you do way more contact dunks with one hand. And then Russell Westbrook is just so good with those 2-hand dunk packages, but they also have some really good one-hand animations too. So yeah, you really can't go wrong with any of those 3 when it comes to the NBA players: Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, and Russell Westbrook. And then when it comes to like the regular animations that you would want to put on. Now, if you're going for unblockable, I would say athletic one-handers off 1. You can go with the quick drops off 1, and you will be perfectly fine with those 2. But the only thing I would say about those 2, they're not that crazy aggressive. Especially quick drops off 1, it's going to be really auto, whether you're on current gen or whether you're on next gen, especially if you're on next gen with that dunk meter. But what I will also say about that, man, it's just gonna pretty much hinder how much you can get contact dunks. Now, you'll get contact dunks regardless on next gen with your dunk meter, but it's gonna limit the animations you can get and stuff like that. So that's why I went over those NBA players. But if you guys want to get a little bit more aggressive with your dunks, you can put on those NBA players, but you also you could combine them with some back scratches. And if I'm going with the back scratches, I'm going with the back scratching rim hangs, or I'm going with the quick drop in back scratchers off 2. Those are the only other 2 dunk packages I would even consider using. And then when it comes to the contact dunk packages, like I say in all these videos, when I go over the tutorial that I'm gonna actually redo, I'm gonna make one for next gen, because I feel like when I put them both into one video, y'all didn't like that. But I'm gonna make one for next gen, I'm gonna make one for current gen. But yeah, when I say in all these videos for contact dunks, the more packages you have, the higher the frequency of you getting a contact dunk, because the way the packages work, they have a animation for every single situation that you can be in and where your defender would be in. So depending on what spot you are from the floor when you're taking off and what spot the defender is on the floor, there's an animation in the game for every single one of those situations. So the more packages you have, the more opportunities you will have of getting a contact dunk. So when it comes to the contact dunks, you want to put every single one on if you want to have a crazy frequency of getting contact dunks. It's just that simple. But then when it comes to what is the best ones, in my opinion, I would say the best one in the game is Elite. But I know a lot of people on current gen won't be able to have that because of the 92 driving dunk rating. So for when it comes to the best, what I would say is just put on as many as you possibly can, and that's just gonna be the best for you. It's just that simple. And then when it comes to LAYUPS is pretty much going to be just put on the LAYUPS and you'll be fine, and you'll be perfectly fine. Pro and Elite, you'll be perfectly fine. As a guard, what I usually do as a guard, I don't even put on the Pro, but if you want to be able to catch standing lobs as a guard, Pro you really have to have on the Pro. You won't be able to have those in Elite. But I like going with Elite because they have some of the nastiest animations, and when I do a lob, I want to do a nasty animation. It's just that simple. Same thing with the contact alley-oops on next gen. If I'm going for a lob on next gen, I'm going to put only on the Elite contact alley-oops. It's just that simple. I don't want to do no weak animation. So yeah, when I'm going for contact alley-oops, I'm gonna want to do an Elite contact alley-oop. So yeah, it's just that simple. Yeah. Now, I would have went over the park alley-oops, but I'm going to save that for a video in the future when I just go over the dunk packages. Like in the last dunk package video, I didn't go over them. I'm going to do that in a future video. So yeah, we're going to move on to the next category. Alright, so when it comes to the best dribble pull-ups in the game, in my opinion, it's really only 3 you really want to go with. I've used all of these, and I like all of these, but when I'm just going based off the best of the best, when it comes to dribble pull-ups, is Pro 3, Ben McLemore, then Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry is the best one in my opinion. Ben McLemore is the second best one, and then Pro 3. Pro 3 is the one I'm actually using as of right now. It's just really good for my jump shot. But if I'm saying what's the best one, unbiased, I'm going to say it's Stephen Curry every single time. Stephen Curry is just the most consistent one, is the most smooth one, and it's going to be just that much familiarity with this jump shot or dribble pull-up because people have used Stephen Curry for years. So, and it's just been so consistent throughout the years. And I say this all the time when it comes to jump shot. You get you a jump shot, stick with that jump shot, it's gonna become muscle memory. Same thing has happened with dribble, pull up, Stephen Curry. Then when it comes to the spin jumpers, it's really only two you really should even think about. You can actually go with normal. Normal's a good one. I will not lie. Normal spin jumper is a really good one. But you can really, the top two I would say is pro, Stephen Curry. Now Stephen Curry and pro, they're really only for like situations where you just trying to throw off the defender. You ain't really did a spin jumper all game. They've been playing good defense. It's kind of getting low on the shot clock, and you really need something to create space and get a wide open shot that you really know is going to be consistent every single time. Pro and Stephen Curry is great for that, and that's the way I use my spin jumper. But if you're one of those crazy shot creator heads, normal is probably the best one for you. Nate Robinson, Steph, or Trae Young, those all have a lot of versatility to the spin jumpers, but Pro and Steph Curry, they're really gonna have the same like animation and same timing every single time, and it's really good for having consistency for like people that's really trying to do it the way I'm trying to do it. But if you really a shot creator head and you really like to do spin jumpers, you can go with the versatile ones like normal and Nate Robinson and be perfectly fine. So yeah, that's just what I would say about the spin jumpers. Then when it comes to the hop jumpers, now I said I wouldn't go into detail on this, so I'm not gonna go too crazy on it, but when it comes to the hop jumpers, these are used in distinct situations. Some can be used for dribbling, some can only be used for like shooting. So, and when it comes to some that's used for shooting, there's multiple different types. You got some that are versatile and some that just try to create as much space every single time. So it's really up to you how you want to use these hop jumpers. It's that simple. So when it comes to the best hop jumpers in the game for me, I would say the best hop jumpers in the game for me is Pro, Stephen Curry, and Nate Robinson, and even Trae Young. But if you're talking about creating as much space as possible, James Harden, Luka Doncic, and normal are amazing for creating a lot of space. And then when it comes to the ones that's really fast, that a lot of people like to use with the dribble moves, Pro 2. So it's really up to you what you want to go with. If you want the versatility, Pro, Nate Robinson, and Trae Young. If you want to be really consistent, Stephen Curry. If you want to create a lot of space though, Luka Doncic, James Harden, and normal will be perfect for you. And that's really all I can say. And last but not least, when it comes to the best guard animations, I went over the best jump shots, I went over the best dribble moves, I went over the best dunk packages, I've also went over the best shot creator animations. The last thing for every guard that they need is a good layup package. And this is what set Kyrie apart from all the other guards. He got that bag in the paint, you know what I'm saying? He can go up and do anything. So when it comes to the best layup packages in the game, you got, on next gen, in my opinion, the best one is going to be Jelly. Jelly is just amazing. It's just amazing. You put that alongside Slowly Finisher. I know a lot of people on next gen, they love Slowly Finisher. Me personally, I don't like it as much as I like it on current gen, by no means. But Jelly is still an amazing layup package. So if you really want to go with a crazy good layup package on next gen, Jelly layup package is going to be the one for you. I went over this in the dunk package video at the beginning. I went over the best layup packages for next gen, current gen, and pretty much big man. But when it comes to current gen, I would say since you don't get Jelly, I would go with Circus or Kyrie. Kyrie is amazing yet again this year. But if you don't really have the ability to get those layup packages on your build for whatever reason, because you just don't have an 85 or an 80 layup, all you need is a 70 layup rating for long athlete, and long athlete is perfect. Now, if you're a person that does zeros, James Harden will be good. If you're a person that do hop steps, Circus will be amazing. So it's really up to you and what you can really get to. But in my opinion, long athlete is probably the most balanced layup package in the game. It's not like elevated to like other layup packages when you put Slowly Finisher on. It's just a really good layup package. So yeah, the layup packages really good. Jelly for next gen, Circus and Kyrie for current gen, and then long athlete is just really the most all-around layup package you can go with, especially if you don't get those other layup packages. But yeah, man, that's going to be the first time. This is actually the first time I've ever did a video like this where I went over strictly animations for guards. So if you guys want more videos like this, all you gotta do is smash break and destroy the like button, hit that sub button if you're new, turn on post notifications, be the first to every single my video, share this video to anybody you think will help. But yeah, man, it's your boy Fitz, man. And out there, man.
Tell them to bring me my money. Yeah!